going. And I didn't feel anything from him tonight. I feel like maybe that could be him obviously being a 40-time professional athlete. He I felt like he looked confused at times, like he was wondering where it might go, and I was kind of waiting for something. I was like, I didn't let it go. It was kind of stuck right there before his face. I was waiting for him to hit me, and like we touched forehead, so then I got pissed and pushed him with my forehead, and I was waiting for the return. I was waiting for him to hit me or something, but maybe it's just the professionalism of an experienced guy. I look forward to seeing the violence on the 4th, but if I'm going to make a pick, I think, I'm going to make him quit.
Mike, Rudy with Combat Corner. Is there anything in Jeremy Stephens that you have to watch out for? And what round are you predicting that you will win this fight in?
I mean, I guess I got to watch out for the left and right, but I'm super confident in my skills, my training, my movement, my speed, my athleticism, my ability to be my best self. I want to move better. I look at comments, things people say about me, but they can never understand me because I'm me, and I barely understand me. So I'm still learning about myself, and I'm still enjoying that. And really, honestly, there's nothing I need to look out for. He can hit me. He can have the best night of his life, and it's not going to be enough to beat me. I'm going to beat his ass, period.
What's up, Mike? Really, how do you stay motivated? You got so much going on in your life all the time. How do you stay motivated and hungry and ready to kill this man?
It's actually really great to stay busy and be productive. My wife does a lot with the kids and taking them to school, and I definitely try to be a part of those things. And then I also got to get my training and my diet. It's just having a goal and reaching for something, because it's terrible when you don't have nothing to do. Like times, coming here, it's like in my hotel room, I'm like, oh man, I kind of got to wait a couple hours. Like I could go downstairs and what? Do I gamble for a little bit for what? I'm not drinking right now. So I got to learn how to be a person when I'm not drinking, when I'm being extra healthy. But I'm enjoying the process of being so healthy and being so gaining strength and all these things and being clean and not drinking and eating healthy. So it's all just to be my best. That's why Cyrus said tonight when I did the interview before the fights, really, he was like, oh, you seem chill. I'm like, because I'm focused. I guess I'm growing up a little bit. It's kind of late. I'm 33. I'm about to turn 34 in a day or two. And so, let's rock, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. I'll smash this table with my forehead, dog. I'll break it in half, bro. It's there all the time. It's always there. I don't have to dig into that.
So Jeremy's still in the room. Do you have any last message for him?
Get your will ready, dog. Write a list. Write a list of stuff you want your fam to do for you. After you can't fucking not move or talk no more and shit, you're gonna be crippled. Thanks, Jeremy, for taking the fight. It's nice to have an opponent, dude, but I'm gonna smash your face in. Thanks, buddy.
All right, October 4th, BKFC.com for tickets for how to watch the King of Violence. Platinum Mike Perry putting his King of Violence title on the line against this next man we're going to bring up, Jeremy Loheathen Stephens, an amazing performance in Philadelphia at Knucklemania 5 against Eddie Alvarez. And we're going to see, he just continues to be great. And now he's challenging for, of course, the King of Violence, October 4th in Newark, New Jersey, BKFC 82. So let's talk to him. Jeremy Loheathen Stephens up here now. Jeremy, just like Mike did, first of all, he was just talking to you. Would you like to respond to those comments?
No, I think what he said is pretty real. That's what you get with the opponent,
Thanks, buddy.
All right, do you have any words for, just as you sit down to say hello, would you like to get in with your chest before we go to the questions?
No, just thanks everybody for having me. The staff, David Feldman, Cyrus, everybody, the BKFC staff has just been incredible to me. I love working with you guys. I've worked all over the world, traveled, lots of fights. This is an incredible event. I really think that BKFC has something fucking special here, and I can't wait to people really get behind it, start dumping some fucking money into it like the Fertitas so we can get guys like me from the UFC, real fucking bangers. None of this one fucking punch, you go out like that. I don't quit, fellas. Like, come on, you know what the fuck I do. I put people in fucking body bags. I mean, I've been doing this my whole fucking life, breaking skulls, snapping brawls, and breaking jaws since '86, bitch. It's what I do. You know, it's like that's why I get paid the big bucks. That's why I'm the 45er taking on the bigger guy. No one wants to fight me. No one wants to fight him. I've had a delusion. I had a dream, the fastest way to financial freedom, and this is it. This isn't just a fucking check. I'm here to break this dude's neck and move on to an opportunity to whoop the fucking boss in the White House or over here. I'm not signed, so it's like I do what the fuck I want, when I want, how I want, and I say it and I go out and I do it. And thank you guys for the support. You guys are in for a real fucking treat in Newark.
Definitely looking forward to it. Now, you hear how he's talking over there. Where are you willing to take this, and how deep are you willing to go with this fight, man?
I'm willing to go to the lengths. Like, you guys don't get it. You know, like, you guys got Frankie Edgar coming in here. I think the dude's got brain damage. That's not even a fucking joke. Like, if I was his friend, I'd be like, don't take the fight. You guys think it's fucking funny. I'm the one risking my life, risking my health, risking it all on the fucking line to prove myself right. Everybody's doubted me. Everybody's counted me out. Last time, Eddie Alvarez, my own promoters are going against me. Like, step into my fucking world and like go in there and fucking crack someone's jaw like the way I did. And you tell me where I'm at. I've been doing this shit since I was a fucking kid, putting people on my ass. Head kick knockouts, flying knees. I mean, you fucking name it. Ground and pound. Bloodiest fight in history. Elbows. Like, I'm not scared of Perry. Everybody else is. I think I'm smarter. I'm faster. And he's just got the status. I'm coming here to fucking prove I'm the baddest motherfucker in combat sports history and the bloodiest combat sports right now. That's me. I'm him.
Rodolph from Bare Knuckle News. Jeremy, what sets Perry apart from all these other opponents that you had? Of course, he can take a punch, he has a lot of guts and a lot of heart, but what really sets him apart is like, okay, I need to work on this so I can counter what he gives me.
I don't give a fuck about what he's doing, dude. He's sloppy fucking swinging, dude. I'm worried about me doing me. I'm worried about paying my motherfucking bills. You don't pay my bills. You don't pay my bills. You ain't in my fucking walls. I don't give a fuck about you. So I don't worry about you. I'm in the fucking zone right now, dude. It's a focus, it's a drive, it's a discipline, it's a fuck you attitude. I don't care. Y'all going against me, you think he's bigger, you think he's badder? Watch what the hardest hitting 45er goes and fucking does. I've been fucking doing showstoppers since I fought on undercards when Cain Velasquez and all these other dudes, like, people remember my fucking name. They're like, damn, where's all that blood coming from? I was the first fight on the card. People are always gonna remember my fucking name. It's forever etched in the history books. And I gotta take out another legend and put him on my fucking wall.
Jeremy, Rudy with Combat Corner. How do you approach a fight with a guy who's got a lot of weight on you? Is it a movement thing, or are you gonna just come straight forward at him?
Yeah, I think I believe that I'm just better. I'm faster. I'm stronger. I'm mean. I'm gritty. I can take a fucking shot too. Look at this big noggin. I'm just as scary. I'm not just. I said this when I fought Du Ho Choi. They're like, man, he's got a great chin. Those Asian cats, man, they got a great chin. Well, hey, bro, if you want to test your chin against me, good luck. I'm in great fucking shape. I can do that all 5 rounds. Skills, good defensive, precision, power, footwork, rhythm breaking, timing, speed. I'm in love with this boxing process. I've been coming over to boxing for a while. Then I got into bare knuckle. And I feel like me falling in love with that process has really showed up when it comes down to taking off all the gloves. When I was a kid, man, I was bullied a lot. I had to travel around different schools, garbage bag full of clothes, smelling smoke, seeing my mom get beat up. I had a fucking crazy upbringing. I'd always like be in the funeral or the shelters and see a cross spinning and be like, damn, like, why, God, why? I grew up inside the UFC. Guys should have beat me. I beat him like Perry, mean, toughness, grit. I fucking beat Rafael Dos Anjos, fucking knocked him, snapped his fucking jaw off. Like, tons of guys that should have beat me, I beat them on grit. I've grew up inside the UFC. It was on my 21st birthday. I've had a hell of a career in MMA, and now I get to take the gloves off and go back and protect that loving, light little boy who's got a lot of fucking skills to pay the bills. So this is a little bit more like This is my journey, my time, God's timing, what I've been through, what I've had to do, going up against my own fucking promoters, rubbing Eddie's nuts, all that shit, dude. So I had to go break a fucking jaw. And you guys think it's funny, but I actually reached out to Eddie, you know, like after that fight, because everybody's like, I didn't even post a picture like I broke his jaw. I reached out to him immediately. This is the fucking game we're playing. I don't play games. Everybody's playing this fucking Monopoly. Bro, I pick the fucking board up and I throw it off the table and I smack motherfuckers in the mouth. That's what I do. And I'm home here at BKFC. I love it here.
Hey, Chad, Max Calangelo fighting Yo. You know, in my opinion, I think this may be the most violent, most entertaining fight that BKFC's ever seen. How prepared are you to go through the gates of hell with Mike Perry?
I've been training this for my whole life. You guys see me, man. You guys see me when I first started out, I was just a big brawler. Then I got head kicks. I got flying knees. I developed myself. I believe in the Charles Darwin theory. It's not the strongest or the smartest. It's the person who can adapt to change that'll survive the longest. That's me. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly getting better. I'm in killer shape. And I got the skills to pay the bills. I'll beat this motherfucker tonight. We stepped in there.
We have time for one more back here.
Jeremy, good to see you. Jeremy with the Throwing Hands podcast. Glad to see you back on another big card, October 4th, sorry. If you get the win, are we going to be looking forward to Cheeks Clap in the remix?
When I get the win, and yeah, you'll hear Cheeks clapping. I got some other shit coming out on Spotify called Rick Rude. I'm having some fun on the outside of things, but Cheeks clapping, that was a real thing. She was pecker pinching my shit at the fighter retreat. That's why he's really mad, fellas. Y'all, he don't want to say it, because if you really want to go there, she was clapping them cheeks.
Lil Heathen.
Those are facts. That ain't nothing to sell the fight. That's actual facts. Where's the X now?
Maybe make me laugh. Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens, October 4th, going for the King of Violence title against Platinum Mike Perry. It's going to be a banger. You get your tickets, find out more on watching BKFC.com. Jeremy, thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate
Thank you,
taking time.
media, everybody, BKFC. God bless. Thank you guys so much. You guys are in for a fucking treat. Believe it.
I believe it. I know they all do too at home, because it's going to be one of the greatest shows we ever put on. Very excited about it. Thank you, Jeremy Lil Heathen Stevens. Again, going for the King of Violence title against Mike Perry, October 4th. Next up, a guy that had an amazing night tonight, an amazing career so far with BKFC. You heard David Feldman give a performance tonight. He got a big win tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the knockout king. He's the knockout artist. I mean, they don't get past the first round with him. Leonardo Perdomo. Here he comes up right now. Ladies and gentlemen, make him feel welcome. As he sits down, if you have a question, put your hand up, and I'll come right over here.
You haven't been past the first round yet. We're going to see you go for that title. I'm excited to see it. Are you looking forward to the title shot?
No me he dado cuenta que nadie ha pasado del primer round. ¿Estás pensando en coger una oportunidad por el título?
Everybody know like Burn Forward scare me, you know. I don't what is it? Not today, bro.
I'm not in a rush.
Okay, when BKFC gave me opportunity for the title, okay, but Ben Hall was a little boy. For now, get okay.
What did this performance say about you compared to the first fight?
Lo que me decís esta noche, ¿cómo se compara con otras peleas que tú has tenido anterior?
Sorry, not new. Cause all my fight they're similar. Cause I wanna kill all opponent, you know.
Sambo aquí, felicidades, respóndeme en español, por favor. Después de la primera caída, ¿pensaste que ya era cuestión de tiempo o tú crees que te iba a durar un poco más como la vez anterior con lo que pasó? ¿Te diste cuenta? ¿Pensaste que se iba rápido el hombre?
Yeah, Sambo, after you knocked him down the first time, did you think that he was going to get up again and the fight was going to go on, or do you think that it was over?
Vikingo, bendiciones, hermano, y gracias por la pregunta en español. And Yo la verdad, yo salgo a hacer lo mismo siempre, ¿sabes? A matar rápido y con explosive power, que es my condition. Yo no pienso la verdad. Nothing, anytime, because it is what it is. Okay? All fighters, all opponents, similar for me.
Yeah, Vikingo, thank you for your Spanish question. Yeah, I treat every fight the same way. And when you guys see the results in the ring, that shows that all the hard work and dedication that I do. So I'm not a cocky person. I'm just confident, secure, because I know I put in the work. To me, it's always the same approach, and that's why you guys are seeing the same result.
¿Crees que Ben Rothwell te tiene miedo y crees
For
que esa
sure.
pelea se va? Do you think
For
Ben
sure.
Rothwell is scared of you? Do you feel like he's gonna take the
Yeah,
fight?
for sure. For sure. For sure. Cuando alguien sabe que tú lo quieres matar, esa persona se pone pálida. La muerte va para arriba de ti. ¿Ok?
Yeah, when they really know in their heart that the other person is trying to kill them, their true colors will come out. And he's just a scary, big little boy.
En
Si
español,
se da la
para ti,
pelea, le parto la cabeza, ¿sabes? O para arriba de eso y yo la quiero. Lo que pasa es que BKFC me abrió las puertas, me dio la oportunidad de hacerme profesional, de crear un nombre, el Sambo, y entonces yo tengo que esperar por la oportunidad que ellos me den. Esto es un proceso donde es poco a poco, y entonces yo, con la oportunidad de ir creciendo con la liga y ayudar a la liga que crezca al igual,
Yeah, when I arrived at this country, BKFC gave me the opportunity to become a Sambo. And honestly, yeah, I'll break his head, when I get the chance. But, I do have to respect the process, and whatever BKFC says, that's what we're going to do. Well, that's what he's going to do.
All right, last one for Leonardo Perdomo back here.
¿Es tu objetivo terminar cada pelea en el primer asalto?
Do you do it on purpose that you want to finish that you finish every fight before the first round ends?
No, ahora dímelo en español.
Tú lo haces a propósito, que tú te estás planificando y se está dando que tú vas a noquear a todo el mundo en el primer round.
No, yo no planifico. Yo actúo. O sea, yo voy, yo ataco. Es lo que yo le digo a ustedes. Esto no es un juego. Esto es bare knuckles. Mata o serás matado.
Yeah, honestly, I don't do too much planning. I just act. Actions speak louder than words. And this is a sport that is really violence. Is kill or be killed.
Leo, para terminar en algo con alegría, to end with something a little bit more fun, ¿cuál es más difícil para usted? ¿Terminar la pelea rápido o encontrar cuál traje te va a para la noche? What is a harder fight for you? Finding how to finish your opponent in the first round or what suit to wear tonight?
Yo en verdad, ¿sabes? Mira, quien me viste a mí y se encarga de eso es Papito, alias Papito. Él sabe eso, es algo que... Pero esta vez tuve la oportunidad de alguien especial, ¿sabes? Que ¿sabes? Persona allegada a este vínculo que es BKFC. Me dice, tuvieron la acción de mandar a confeccionar este traje por mí, y como ustedes ven, algo lindo y...
There they are. There's the shoes. Ladies and
All right,
gentlemen.
I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
can I translate?
Please, go ahead.
Yeah, this man to his left, which is me, he said I'm the one who dresses him. I want everyone to know that for every fight, I buy him a brand new suit But this one time, BKFC, took the honor to make this custom-made suit for him. To be honest with you, out of the last fight that I found him a suit, I've been looking for a red suit and I can't find it anywhere. And BKFC did it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, thank you, BKFC. Thank you, Andy Hall, Sergio. Thank you, Kevin Smith, and of course, Dave Fetterman. Thank you for everything, man. God bless you.
And I think I echo the fans. Thank you for another great performance. Your career's on the way to the moon. Congratulations. Give it up for Leonardo Perdomo. Thank you for joining us. Wow, what a knockout tonight. As always, we're getting used to it. So the next one up I want to bring, of course, from the co-main event, another great performance tonight, another big win. Ladies and gentlemen, he calls himself the Dream Killer. Let's bring up Edgar Plazola.
Oh yeah? I get the message.
This for Disney Plus and media from Nicaragua. Esto es para la televisora Disney Plus y para la prensa de Nicaragua. Edgar, ¿cómo resumís la construcción de una victoria tan imponente el día de hoy ante un rival que mostró mucha dureza a lo largo de la pelea? ¿Cómo resumís todo lo que pasó el día de hoy? How do you summarize all that happened in the fight tonight?
Siento que la pelea no pudo ir mejor. Tuve la oportunidad de enfrentarme a un oponente muy fuerte. Esta es la primera pelea que va hasta el final, todos los 5 rounds. Y muy contento con mi performance porque pude demostrar que tengo todas las agallas para representar mi tierra, Nicaragua. I'm very happy with the performance, and I'm extremely proud, of everything that I did tonight. I gotta take my hat off to my opponent, very tough opponent. It gave me a great performance and gave me the opportunity to represent my country, Nicaragua.
Edgar, Rudy with Combat Corner. First, you're the nicest fighter I've ever met. What will it take to get you to say something mean about somebody? But that's more of a joke. But 5th round, you're winning the fight clearly, and you went for the knockout. I mean, you went after Gary Fox. He is so damn tough. Talk about that 5th round and how tough he was and trying to put him away, because that was an absolute banger in the 5th round.
Man, very tough opponent, I don't know how he stayed up. I landed really hard shots to the body, to the head, For a second, I felt that he was completely out, but he stayed up. He did say I was not gonna KO him clean, and he kept his word. I'm happy because, I do take a lot of pride, on finishing all my fights. And as you say tonight, that's my goal, from belt to belt, I'm always looking for the finish. I hope everybody's happy with the performance. And I feel that at the end of the day, the fans are the winners, they get to enjoy the show. And for my future opponents, they will respect exactly the same, I'm gonna continue looking for the finishes and total domination.
Edgar, Island Kurtovich from Knuckles and Knives and Throwing Hands podcast. Just want to know, was Gary Fox your toughest opponent to date? And was he the toughest opponent to date?
Well, he's the opponent that took, one of my best shots, so I definitely had to say yes, definitely.
Are you ready for Garcia next? Or what fight or name would you look forward to, if not?
I've been ready for Kai Stewart, I don't think he's gonna be able to take the power, to take the speed and the technique that I'm bringing to it, but like David Foreman said, all I see is gold right now. If he has other plans, move up, to 155, he can send me the belt by mail or vacate the belt, because I did say to my daughters that I was gonna bring that belt home, so I'm definitely ready for that belt.
Edgar.
One more here for Edgar.
Soso here with Sports with Soso. Your whole BKFC career has shown your growth not only as a fighter, but as a contender in this weight class. You've never been one to call anything out. All you've done is put in the work consistently. Was this the epitome of your career so far in BKFC? Because what we saw tonight in your first 5-round fight was completely amazing.
Well, yeah, like co-main event of the night, it tells me that I'm doing something good, right? Like, definitely my goal is to put my name out there, like, and of course, like be the next phase of this amazing promotion that is BKFC.
All right, thank you, Edgar. Great performance tonight. It was amazing.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. I want to say, all glory to God, Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't be able to be here. And to David Feldman and BKFC for making the best combat sport promotion and putting us out there.
Thank you for a great fight. We appreciate you. Give it up for Edgar Plazola, another BKFC superstar on the top, going to the top. And great fight tonight. We talked about earlier with David Feldman. He presented Gary Fox, Edgar's opponent, with the Balls of the Night award from Ball Boys. You get the Balls of the Night award, and you definitely deserve it. Gary Fox, head on up there. Let's talk to Gary. All right, if you have a question for Gary, put your hand up. I'll come right over and see you.
Gary, we've become like brothers the last couple of weeks, huh? We've become real close together. How was your trip to the USA? And are you willing to come back and come see us again?
Oh yeah, I love the USA. I love the people here. I had a great time. Thank you for your help. You put me under the saunas and steam and ice bath place and that. Yeah, it's been brilliant. And all the American people are lovely people and very, very helpful. And I'll definitely come back.
Gary, Rudy with Combat Corner. Talk about tonight's fight. I mean, this was a banger. You guys went back and forth, and the experience of fighting here at the Hard Rock.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great fight. I didn't feel that with depth. Like after we were planning on round one. He comes out dominates usually in round one, and I was happy after round one. It's just the cuts I picked up during the fight, mid-fight, started affecting my vision, and it's a bit of a hard. It's hard. It's a bit of like an uphill climb. When your vision's there, my cornerman said, "Can you see okay?" But obviously, I said yes. But obviously, it was just, don't get me wrong. I could see out my eye, but it was just a blur in the vision, and it's hard work. But it is what it is. And fair play. Take your hat off to Edgar Plazola. He's a better man tonight.
How are you, Chad? Max Calangelo fighting you. Thank you so much for giving us such a tremendous fight. How much pride do you take in that toughness, and where does that toughness come from? You gave it your absolute all, and it was remarkable that you showed so much heart tonight, so thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. I haven't got an ounce of quit in me, I don't know where I get it from. I just don't. It's just not the way I'm built. I'm just not the way I am. I'm a fighting man, and these things happen in fights. Cuts change fights, and anything can happen. It's just one of them things. Could be a different outcome on any other night, but it was Edgar Plazola's night tonight.
Hey Gary, first of all, congratulations on Balls of the Night award. I've never heard that before, and that's incredible. I talked to Ben Bonner, and he had told me that there's a lot of tough guys coming from your side of Britain. I wanted to know, how does this change your sights towards Kai Stewart now that you've come over here and fought an American in our homegrown bare knuckle fight?
I had nothing against Kai Stewart. We speak and stuff. It's just he's the man at the weight. He's the man who I was looking like I was going to be fighting. It's just there's nothing personal in this. You know what I mean? Like you said, we'll go again. I love it. It's the way I live, the way I absolutely love it. But at the minute, I look like fucking Quagmire. I've just turned myself in that fucking minute there. Look at me cheek, man. I feel like going giggity.
Hell of a fight tonight, but I want to know, what are your future plans as a UK featherweight champion?
Well, we'll just see what. Like I said, at the minute, I've picked up some cuts, and I don't know what some damage is, if there's any damage with my jaw. It doesn't feel. I've just been eating some popcorn there. I don't know, but I'm gonna stay healthy, relax, rest up, and like I said, there's no plans yet. But like I said, when the phone goes, we'll speak. Me call me, my best pal, my coach. I've got a good team around me, and whatever looks like a good decision, we'll take. I mean, I love this, and the way this is fighting. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things, isn't it? I mean, I'll come and lay it all on the line, and I fucking love it, do you know what I mean? And if I'm entertaining you lot and I'm entertaining people, you know, I've got fans in America now, and you know, I get messages all day from all over the world, and it's just something I love doing anyway, do you know what I mean? And people enjoy watching it, so I've got no plans on finishing yet.
Well, you heard him earlier, Dave Feldman saying that Gary Fox has the biggest balls of them all. The Balls of the Night Award sponsored by Ball Boys, and we appreciate you stopping by. Ladies and gentlemen, great fight tonight. Give it up for Gary Fox. And next up to the chair, I want to talk to a guy that had an incredible bare knuckle fighting championship debut tonight. I mean, everybody was waiting for it, and we got to see it, and we weren't disappointed. Give it up for Yoel Romero. He's here, and he's going to take some questions here in just a couple minutes.
Yoel, felicidades. ¿Cómo se sintió competir sin los guantes? How'd you feel competing without the gloves?
Mi hermano asegura, hace muchos años que venimos juntos. Te doy gracias a ti también y a todos los que están presentes acá. Para mí es un honor poder todavía estar ejerciendo esta actividad que vengo, o sea, deporte de artes marciales por más de 40 años. Y primeramente darle gracias a Dios por conservarme, mantenerme activo y aún pudiendo hacer lo que estoy haciendo. Es una bendición estar acá en Berno.
Thank you, and first thank God for everything that has happened to me, and I've been in this game for a long time, and I'll still come.
Yoel, ¿te gustaría pelear por el título? Te ofrecieron esa pelea ahí en el ring. ¿Qué estás pensando ahora mismo? Déjame y hago la traducción. Yoel, they suggested a title fight while you were in the ring. Is that something you want next? What do you want as your next step in BKFC?
Suena tentador, ¿no? Suena tentador siempre que, acuérdense, pelear, discutir el mayor galardón en lo que tú te ejerces, en lo que tú trabajas y darte la posibilidad del mayor galardón siempre es tentador, ¿no? Pues nada, pues si es lo que ellos ponen en la mesa,
Sounds very tempting, and of course, when you fight and you discuss something like that, it would always be an honor, but I'm ready for whatever they put on the table for me.
Yoel, Soso, aquí, gracias. ¿Cuál es el ejemplo que tú quieres dejar aquí en BKFC con tanta experiencia que usted tiene en el mundo de pelear? What is the example that you want to leave here at BKFC with your vast experience in combat sports?
Bueno, mira, en realidad yo nunca hago nada por dejar una enseñanza o por dejar un camino, no, eso no es mi pensar, no es mi levantar, no es que yo me levante el día y pienso esto, no. Es simplemente que creo que a lo que Dios me ha dado encomienda, todo hay un propósito. Dios es el que tiene al hombre con propósito en la vida. Ahora, si me dan este propósito, lo voy a hacer con la mayor disciplina posible.
I don't wake up and think about this. It's what God has for me and the purpose that God has for me, and I will continue to do that.
Max Control fighting, yo, congratulations on a very impressive victory. Your opponent was a little tricky early on. It took you some time to really adjust, but you got him out of there very effectively in round 2. Getting used to the BKFC rules and styles, what adjustments are you planning to make for your next fight?
Tu oponente salió y tú en 2 rondas lo acabaste. ¿Qué es lo siguiente para ti en BKFC y cómo piensas continuar?
Mi respeto para mi oponente. Creo que las personas que me conocen, que saben de mi carrera, saben que soy bien, me gusta estudiar al atleta, no soy de salir a comerme la comida, por decirlo así, de una. me gusta estudiarlo, me gusta disfrutar lo que estoy haciendo. Para el día de mañana, cuando lo vuelva a hacer, saber qué terreno estoy pisando.
Mad respects for my opponent. I'm a person who likes to study my opponent. I just don't go out swinging. I actually wait and study his movements, study what it has to be done in order to achieve the goal.
Y el futuro del hombre, ¿sabes? En este caso el mío, Dios sabe lo que hay en mi corazón. Dios sabe lo que hay en mi corazón. Si la directiva de esta gran compañía me pone frente a pelear por el cinturón, me voy a preparar para tal y que Dios me bendiga.
God knows what is in my heart, and if the directives of this great company puts the title fight on the line, well, I'll be there and I'll train and I'll demonstrate that I am worthy of it.
First and foremost, congratulations on your win on your debut fight. My question is, what was the instrument you were playing when you were walking out to the ring?
Felicitaciones en la pelea y mi pregunta es, ¿qué instrumento estabas tocando cuando saliste?
Eso se llama shofar. Es un shofar y lo usaba y aún lo sigue usando el pueblo de Israel para salir a la guerra. Cuando tocaba en el shofar tenía varios motivos, y por el cual uno de los motivos que ellos tocaban era cuando iban a salir a la guerra, diciéndole a Dios, bendíceme, también protégenos y levanta la mano en victoria. Y eso fue lo que hice.
¿Es de Cuba?
¿El shofar?
Yeah.
No, es de Israel, Hebreo, son de los hebreos.
The instrument is called shofar and is used by the Israelis to prepare for war. It has several uses and I use it to come out and I keep on playing this instrument.
Island Kardovich from Knuckles and Knives and Throwing Hands podcast. Yoel, I'm just curious to what made you get into bare knuckle, and I also want to know what you thought of El Zombo's performance.
Tengo curiosidad, ¿qué te hizo entrar a bare knuckle y qué piensas de la pelea de Zomba? Zambo.
El ser humano siempre tiene retos. Estamos hechos con las decisiones, somos de libre albedrío y en esas decisiones siempre tenemos retos en la vida. Hace mucho tiempo, mis managers estaban tratando de negociar con Dave y llegamos a un acuerdo y ya había salido del UFC, estaba saliéndome del Bellator y pues no, claro que sí, me gustó lo que estaban poniendo arriba de la mesa y aquí me tiene.
It's been quite a while since I've spoken with Dave, and I was exiting Bellator. I already exit UFC, and human beings have different types of challenges, and that's what makes us who we are.
Y creo que la labor de mi coterráneo, de mi compañero de Cuba, fue espectacular. Él profetizó algo, dijo algo y lo consumió, lo hizo valer. Creo que estaba peleando al frente de un gran gladiador también. Creo que el muchacho con el cual el Sambo peleó es 2 veces campeón de esta compañía, ¿cierto? ¿Sí? ¿Correcto?
Sí.
Okay. Entonces, creo que derrotar a un hombre de la forma que lo está haciendo el Sambo, en las 2 veces que se enfrentó a él, creo que es digno de aplaudir y de quitarse también el sombrero, ¿no? Creo que es un verdadero contendiente a discutir el título mundial con este monstruo de ¿cómo es? Bill Rowell.
I believe my Patriot Zambo did an excellent performance, And to stand up and fight against a two-time champion like his opponent is worthy of admiration. And I think it's considerable for us to fight for the title.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. A heck of a debut tonight. Yoel Romero, thank you for being up here. Thanks for stopping by. Some great questions. Thank you.
Gracias a todos ustedes, Dios los bendiga muchísimo. See you soon, guys.
Yeah. See you soon, too. All right, good for Yoel Romero. What a debut tonight at the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Next up, I want to bring out a guy putting people to sleep, the knockout of the night. Let's bring up Juan Carlos Rivera.
I see Rudy with Combat Corner, man. Have you ever knocked anyone out like that where they're just standing up?
Yeah, but not on live television.
Ron from Savage Combat Sports Media, Baby Hawk. First of all, congratulations on that knockout tonight. It had to be some kind of record in 22 seconds. How does it feel being a homegrown Florida bare knuckle fighter coming out of the Prospect Series and fighting your way up here at the Hard Rock Hollywood and up through this promotion? And I see you as a future champion. How does that feel?
It feels amazing to, come out of the BKFC Prospect Series. I fulfilled my end of the bargain and the company's, fulfilling their end. I trust the process. I just love to be here, I'm grateful. All glory to God, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I go to the drawing board every single time. I train, I assess my opponent, and I go back home and I talk with the family and friends, and we just prepare, we prepare for war. We prepare to let it all out, We understand that in this sport, if you're gonna sign up for it, there's gonna be cuts, there's gonna be blood. Don't keep them knees on the ground, You guys come to this sport, make sure you come correct, man. This ain't no play. Like, you dealing with real fighters, people who have real backgrounds, and social media and the media is cool and all, but there's some real life killers out here that represent, Jesus Christ. So I want you guys to know, the devil didn't win the fight, he lost.
Juan Carlos Soso here with Sports with Soso. Such an impressive victory. Your first fight was against a very experienced BKFC fighter. Your second fight, another BKFC experienced fighter. You go out there and look impressive in both of those fights. I was telling your trainer earlier tonight how impressive you look from your first fight to your second fight. What has the growth been personally for you inside this sport where you're so good at it?
I would say improvisation. A lot has been going on in my life. A lot of people see me on social media, have their own input and stuff, their own feelings and stuff like that. But us fighters, we go through a lot that the media and people don't see, and we do it alone. And sometimes we go through trials and tribulations with friends, family, people that come close to us, lie to us, manipulate us. My whole life I've been dealing with the trials and tribulations that we all gotta go through. And honestly, like I said, I go back to my Bible, bro. Like, I go back to God and the people who are God-led, and I ask them for their guidance, their love and support, because without him, I can't do this, man. Like, I really can't be an emotional person. That's why my name is Baby Hawk. But throughout, the growth of my career and throughout listening to those who drop gems on me and me keeping it true, dear in my heart, I'm able to overcome anything, and I believe that truly in my heart. I could do anything I put my mind to.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother.
Congratulations on your victory tonight. I think you showed great awareness in the ring. At what moment did you realize that your opponent was done and not going to fight back, so you didn't continue hitting him?
So taking you guys through the fight in the first round, I thought he was going to be more explosive. He wasn't. I seen that he was trying to just wait to see how I was going to do, and I was waiting to see what he was going to do. He came hard first forward, and I extended my arms, parried his punch down. I was just like, bro, what? Whoa. Why you coming like me as an experienced fighter? I'm like, why you coming in with the guns blazing? Once you run out of ammo or you don't see something, you might get liable to get clipped. And I feel like that's what opened up the window. Him being wild, I just was calm, cool, collective. I trusted in my team. I trusted in the prayer that we, said before I walked out. Just carrying God with me the whole way is truly the answer to everything for me. I have kids that I want to see. I have two sons. I haven't had the best, upbringing, the best background. but the company gave me a chance, and I'm honoring them. I'm honoring my word. I'm loyal to them. I don't plan on going anywhere. I am a grown bare knuckle product that started from the beginning to the end. I'm not going anywhere. Nobody can persuade me. I'm set on this. I'm set on throwing bones to the dome, as my boy G, the cut man, would call it.
All right, there he is. Thank you. What a night, man. And I can't wait to see what you do here in BKFC. Knockout night, Juan Carlos Rivera. Thank you for joining us, man. I appreciate you. And next up, I want to bring another great fighter. And I think it's his second fighter in the organization. He keeps showing up, man. Bobby Henry. And, Bobby Henry's brother, Bryce, is going to be fighting, of course, coming up October 18th. And that's in Hammond. You can get your tickets at BKFC.com. Make sure you catch that one because these brothers are on fire lately. And now we got Bobby to look at. We've seen Bryce work, now we're seeing Bobby work. This has been incredible. If you have questions for Bobby, just raise your hand, I'll come over and we can talk to B3.
Bobby, congratulations on your win, Rudy with Combat Corner. Your last fight, you waited to the 5th round. Today, you had that shot to the back of the head, and then I guess you didn't think that you were going to come 1-2 him right there and put him out. Talk about that finish.
Shit, he gave me it. That's all I say. He gave me it, man. He pushed me down on the ground. I'm like, shit, what's next? And then I just said, all right. I got up, clipped him with the 1-2, and I already knew he was gonna get up. I'm a skinny guy, but I think I hit like a heavyweight.
How excited are you for your brother's fight coming up?
He ain't shit. I'll beat his ass. But I'm excited for him though. He gonna put in the show, man. He gonna put in the show, man. He gonna fuck that boy up, Jay Lindsay, man. We're gonna do it to him.
So here, love to see that the brotherly love has not been lost. Bobby, everybody in BKFC knows that you're one of the most prolific boxers in this sport, right? And I think you put it on display tonight. Do you think it's going to be harder for you to continue to get marquee matches because guys are going to be ducking, dodging, and diving all over you, man, and not wanting to face you?
It might be a little hard, but they see my first fight, everybody, oh yeah, I want a piece of him. I want to train 2 days for that fight, my first fight. You got that incredible KO. This fight had to turn up a notch. I actually trained. Feel me? Not like my first fight, I was right off the couch. But I actually trained, and you see what happens when I actually train. I still been out of the ring for 5 years, so each fight's gonna get better. I'm only 23, so yeah.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
Island Cordovich from Knuckles and Knives and Throwing Hands podcast. Bobby, we had you on our podcast about a week ago.
Yes,
During
sir.
our podcast, you predicted a second round finish. How does it feel to go out and do exactly what you said you were going to do?
First off, shout out to y'all, man. I love y'all podcast, man. Throwing Hands podcast. Shout out to y'all. But, I told y'all what I said. Any fighter, I connect with them, they going to sleep, man. It feels great, man. My first fight, I didn't like my performance that much, even though it was an incredible KO. But, this fight, I told y'all I was going to put the pressure. I was going to come. I was going to do it to him. And, yeah, it feels great, man.
You got one right over here.
Bobby, congratulations. What did you enjoy more? That exciting knockout you had in Salt Lake City or getting the W at the hometown crowd?
New Mexico. But I think I enjoyed this one more because friends, family, when I try to KO people, I try to sleep them like my first opponent. So I'm always like my first knockout, but I'm gonna like this KO more because it's around friends, family, and, all y'all.
All right, there it is, man. Bobby Henry dominating tonight, showing his domination here in Hollywood. Looking for his brother Bryce to dominate October 18th in Hammond. BKFC.com if you're local. If not, drive there. It's going to be a great main event against Jake Lindsay. And this guy just on fire. I can't wait to see what else you do, Bobby. Thank you for joining us. B3, everybody. All right, last but certainly not least, he's been patient this whole time. Let's bring him up. It's Chris Dynamite Garcia.
Chris, Rudy with Combat Corner. Congratulations on your win tonight. Talk about getting back in the win column after your last fight. Obviously, that's what you need to do, but how you performed, how'd you feel in there tonight in comparison to your last fight?
I felt amazing. You know, it's a blessing to be here. Yeah, I'm very thankful. Like, I showed what I could do on a good night. Last time I was here, I showed what I could also do on a bad night. But, you know, I prepared very well. I told everyone, today I was making my debut. So that's what I put in my head mentally.
Chris Soso with Sports with Soso. It takes a real man to look at himself after a defeat, come back, start from scratch, put in the work. What are some of the things that you did differently in this camp that kind of propelled you to this excellent performance tonight?
Like I said, I just put in my head mentally that I was making my debut. Like, I trained harder. You know, I just did everything harder. Like, last time I see my daughter, she see my face, it was all beat up, and I kept putting that vision in my head. I didn't want her to see me like that again. So I just trained harder. The days I didn't feel like doing it, you know, I'm like, nah, we gotta get it, we gotta get right.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Max Colangelo fighting Yoel, congrats on a great victory. You know, you came in here, you are a complete star over here in South Florida. How great is it to fight in this crowd, and do you plan on possibly fighting back here very soon?
Yeah, no, it's a blessing. You know, I love the Miami crowd. You know, I love the hometown. I love to bring my family and friends out here. It's a big blessing, and yeah, absolutely. As soon as they call me, their family knows I'm ready. The phone rings, I answer.
Talk about the fight camp you have and the team that you have around you, from your management team to the guys that you train with. Also, you're Cuban, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
See, people don't know that we actually have red beards as well, man. So I want to compliment you on your beard. It's dope, man.
Thank you.
Let me know about the team that you fight with in your camp and all that.
Yeah, no, I train with the best. You know, I train, with Jeter Cutman. You know, I train with John Carlos. I train with the best, out there in Young Tigers Foundation. And my team, all in management, they're the best management ever. I love them. They do everything for me. And like, even when I'm not in camp, they call me, how you doing, this and that. And I just got the best team around me. Victor, Chris, Sam, those are my people.
Savage Combat Sports Media. Congratulations, Chris. It's great to see you as always, man. You're a homie. I want to know, with this victory tonight and the way you solidified yourself as a threat in bare knuckle, the way everyone in South Florida has been doing, who are you setting your sights on next? Do you have anyone or anything in mind that's like on your bucket list that you really want to fight?
Well, I'm not really the type of guy to call anybody out, but I would really love to get the rematch back with Roberto Armas, respectfully, because it wasn't my night and I wasn't feeling like myself. But whoever my team wants from me and the fans, Dave Feldman, that's what I'm gonna do. Thank you.
All right. Chris Dynamite Garcia, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. It's great to see all these BKFC superstars. Thank you. Give it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to conclude the press conference for tonight. Everybody stay seated, hang out, because I got to tell you, you can find out everything that's going on Tuesdays, 12:05, the Bare Knuckle Show. Make sure you're tuned in. We'll have all the latest news for you, all the fallout, all the behind the scenes. And we appreciate you so much for hanging out so late with us. Thank you. We appreciate you, BKFC fans. Let's give the fans a round of applause. I think they deserve it. They're watching, right? That's what we need to do. Thank you. So long from the Sunshine State. All your info is at bkfc.com.
That's the end, the beginning, intermission.
The end all be all. Time for Chinese food.
Right.
Oh, you in a booth, bro? I didn't even realize.
No, nobody notices because I just be
moving.
I be moving because
I didn't even notice.
Yoel hasn't noticed for the past 3 days. He just not noticed. And I was training him, talking to him, interviewed him and everything. With the fans, that's what he's like, what happened to your foot? It's only been a week and a half broken.
Hey, good shit, man. Hey, always, brother, always. I'll see you next time. Yeah. Hey, make a try, Jesus.
Yeah.